Today in this video, Mariana and I will show you how the English landed gentry lived in the past as we take you on an afternoon visit to an historic site in rural England, Witley Court. This property is in the West Midlands, just over 10 miles from Worcester. There are a couple of major players in the conservation and management of historic properties in England. These are the National Trust and English Heritage. Some properties are privately owned. Witley Court is now run by English Heritage, and they charge a fee to walk around the grounds, including the now partly demolished house. In the middle of the 17th century, it was bought by a family who made their money in the iron industry. By this time it was already a substantial estate, and they would leave their mark on it during the 200 years the family owned it. Over a period of 60 years, from 1673, the family, which had already become noble, increased the size of the house by adding wings on each side. Later, the pond north of the house that this video begins with was created by damming the stream that ran through the land. This was followed by forestation along the northern and eastern sides of the lake. There is now a path you can walk on to enjoy the woodland. We came from the parking lot entrance and walked around the lake to the north side of the house. From there, we went to the ornamental gardens, which are east of the house. There is a fountain there, and although it is not working now, you can feel how magnificent it must have been during the good times at the estate. By the early 19th century, the family was short of funds, and, thanks to a very happy marriage, financially speaking, they were able to employ John Nash, who designed some spectacular alterations to the house. They included several porticos, one to the north and one to the south of the main house. John Nash was a very famous and therefore desired architect among the wealthy classes of the time. However, this did not stop the family from selling the house to the trustees of a young man named William Ward, whose family had made their fortune in the coal mining industry with mines in the English Midlands. Under the management of William Ward, the house reached the pinnacle of its history. Ward is responsible for remodelling the entire house and adding the curved wing that leads to what was a large glass-roofed conservatory. The interior has been changed from the old Georgian style to the French style, making it very modern for the time. With all the family's wealth, they had many servants and guests who attended the parties held in the house. These guests included the then Prince of Wales, who would later become King Edward VII. But things were not to last. Like all things made by man, or as St. Paul says in his second letter to the Corinthians, "For the things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal." I say this because while many people do not like the scriptures in the Bible, or do not believe in it, when we look around us, it is also often proven. The things we see are temporary. We ourselves are merely transitory, our bodies, of which we are but guardians here on earth for a short time. We can make wealth, but we cannot take it with us. In the blink of an eye it is meaningless, unless we do good works with it that can live on for the benefit of others. Our very existence disappears from the world. And so it was. This once very fine and expensive house, with everything that happened here, is now nothing more than a shell. In 1937, a fire raged through the property and much was destroyed. The estate was sold off, and those who took advantage of the situation made money. But the loss to the family was enormous. The property will no longer host extravagant parties or have special and notable guests stay. The land has been sold off, and they have strengthened the building to allow us, the general public, to enjoy what remains. The gardens are now of particular importance, and people can come and enjoy them when the property is open to the public. The magnificent centrepiece of the garden, the fountain of Perseus and Andromeda, has been restored after years of neglect following the fire and can now operate regularly during the day while the estate is open to the public. Although the estate is no longer home to a family, when you come and walk around, you feel the grandeur of this not so long gone era. If you have the opportunity, this is a place to enjoy, walk around the area and relax, especially during the summer days. It's far enough away to escape the rigours of modern life. thank you for watching our video. We're Rod and Mariana and we hope that you liked it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up to show that you liked it and subscribe to our channel to follow and get notifications of new videos. We create videos from various places for your enjoyment. Later, we shall also produce a video to introduce ourselves better. God bless you all.